I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that shit. It's a fucking trick.
Shut up! God damn! Check it, bro. Oh, hey, watch out! Watch out! You running full court. I know you see all of us. Watch out. Y'all got next first? Y'all got next. Yeah. I bet we got next then. That's all right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a man of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down there in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under.
My fellow members of the Academy, I have a new member I'd like to introduce you to. His name is Naruto Uzumaki. Hi, I have to officially meet everybody in the group. Yeah, he's from the Hidden Leaf, like Itachi. Hey, you look like somebody I know. Oh, you're an Uchiha, so you know Sasuke. Yeah, I have a little brother named Sasuke. I think you were friends with him, or you went to the academy with him at one point. Yeah, fuck your brother, he ain't shit. Always thought he was too good to be around us. That's valid. Wait, why did you want to leave the village? Yeah.
Oh my God, Lynn already sold this shit.
That's his ex-grind with the village. Yeah, they left me on a swing. That's all that matters. Fuck them. The only person that believed in me in that village was the ramen guy. I don't know. This kid's kind of off. But yeah, so what does this group consist of? Basically killing anybody that gets in our way of what we're doing. If you can't do that, you're not valid. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with that. Well, I have power to Nine Tail. I don't know if you heard of that. You have the Nine Tails? Fuck it. Alright, but there's one thing you have to pass. Okay. You kinda need to kill the third Hokage of the Leaf Village. Fuck it, when we riding out, just let me know. Damn. Just like that. Okay, that was easier than I thought. Alright, let's go. Come on, let's go!
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's Family Guy roasting everything black. I mean, oh my God, Family Guy definitely goes in on on the black jokes. I mean, they make fun of everybody, but they definitely go in on us a lot. But it's also pretty funny, so I'm not gonna lie. So this might be a very hard shot.
And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. That holding call set up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tapped on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. So that's great starting field position as well.
And I'll tell you why. I got a hang day. Hanging from my cuticle. A hang day. It ain't beautiful. It hurts like a bitch that I did last night. I'd have to pretend not to notice people's race day.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
He's got a
line.
gold tooth, diamond earring, got that big necklace with the
Now
dog's
again,
snag
right
on it.
side. Newton.
He's always grabbing his
Gets it
crotch when he's telling the
forward
story.
for 4, maybe
Like the one about when he
5, but
found
the
out his
flag
mother was
flies.
really his grandmother.
And this
He
one
always
could be
wears
coming
cheap
back.
cologne.
So
Never
this
pays
will
his
be
alimony.
accepted as it moves
He's
the
extremely
offense
cut for a guy who
backwards.
never works out. Oh, there he is. Thanks anyway. Hey, Reggie.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, there's the Black Forest. We're going to take the whole family on vacation this summer. 10 of us going to load up in a Impala and head on down to Hotland.
Hey, I heard that. Hey, thanks for the tip on that check cashing place. I was in and out with one ID.
You know my boy's out on bail next week, right?
Man, it seems like yesterday he was in juvie.
Gosh, we should go to that auction tomorrow and buy it. I mean, can you imagine if we had our own medieval castle? I bet it'd be even more fun than when I went to White Castle. Name's a little deceiving.
From the gun, McIntosh. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Ball band in the air, now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
Holy
And
crap!
they'll set
You
up
see what I
shop
see?
right near
I'm afraid
midfield
I
at the
did. We're being chased by ghosts.
And nothing to console me but the screaming black dolphins. Man, that dollar's getting all over town. Yeah, like your mama. Oh, dang. Oh, man, you know I'm just playing.
Hey, man, you seen that movie, The Cove?
The Cove? How you just gonna be talking about the Cove? I mean, I saw the movie, but I was like, oh.
Oh, honey, I'm so excited to finally meet your girlfriend.
Here she comes now.
Yoo-hoo, baby!
Oh, no! All right, let's check our YouTube channel and see how we're doing. Boy, they just went right after Cleveland, didn't they?
Geez, that word looks even harsher when it's in all caps.
This company's going to make it on my ideas. Here are the products we'll be unveiling in the new fiscal year. The African-American Heart Monitor.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
Find out who you really are. It's old man Barney Frank.
And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you Midland Republicans. Thanks for all your help, Globetrotters.
That was a cold swish. Put her there.
Oh, no.
Do you guys want to see a dead body? Cleve, it's 1955. Please re-enter the clubhouse in a more stereotypically animated fashion. Lord almighty, I done see me a dead body down by the lake. Showing up, I thought I'd go deep and dumb when I saw me that dead body. Cleve, calm down. You're not making any sense.
If I were you, I'd keep your mouth shut till you talk to a lawyer.
I didn't kill anybody.
Oh, my God. Is this what black people see all the time?
You know, I usually don't come to funerals. Since I'm a cop, I always wind up getting hit by a black woman with a purse.
You find the man who did this.
Ma'am,
You
what's
bring
your
him to
relationship
justice.
to Brian?
You make sure this
Are you sure
angel
you're at the
child
right
didn't die
funeral?
for nothing.
Ma'am,
You showed the
Brian's a
world
dog.
why you became a cop.
Okay.
Hey. Hey, Lois, what are your parents doing here?
Oh, they surprised us with a visit after I told them about your recent discovery.
Yes, Peter, we hear you're a Negro now.
Yep, I even got my own posse. Hey, Big Dog, T-Bone, Shades, you guys go make yourself some sandwiches. We'll hook up later.
My jacket's in the kitchen. Please don't write on it.
The same way Paula Dean got her cooking show taken off the air. By saying the one word you can't come back from.
What? Say the word? Right now?
Yeah, together. Ready?
You bet.
You could have just quit the show.
For real.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you're that black guy I saw in the news conference, ain't you?
Yeah, that's me.
This is car 15. I'm going to need backup. I've got a stolen vehicle here.
But this is my car.
Suspects are getting belligerent.
What?
Officer down.
Well, we did it. We actually made a movie.
Yeah, I don't want to call this a movie. We made a film. We made a film, guys. Here we go.
Really?
This
He's garbage. I'm just happy for a night out.
League of Legends has gone mobile, and with it, our ability to fight grand battles against monsters and champions alike can be done in a dentist's office. The Rift is smaller, faster, and mobiler. Not a word. So whether you're a scarred veteran or a brand spanking new, no thoughts head empty baby, we would like to get you up to speed so that you don't get beat up. So let's head on over to the 3 mega cool rules for League of Legends Wild Rift. Number 1, get gold. Look, Tiger, I get it. You want to engage in deadly combat, and we respect that. But believe me when I say that you're not going to win this with just your bare fists. Much like its PC counterpart or the crippling hands of capitalism, without gold in Wild Rift, you will be nothing. And though enemy champions do happen to carry the most gold, there are plenty of other ways on the map to get rich. Junglers have monster camps, laners have minions, and supports have hope. Number 2, get items. Obviously, your money means nothing if you don't spend it correctly. And since my legal team just told me that I'm not allowed...
It'll be second down.
Listen to these lyrics.
What the hell?
I rip it hardcore like porno flick bitches. I roll with groups of ghetto bastards with biscuits.
Oh, look, they got a translation for white people. I give 110% when it comes to helping my community, even though I occasionally associate with some less than reputable characters.
Alright. So's I'm chilling in Verona when my homie busts out with, "Yo, Romeo, check out that biatch Juliet in the window." Problem is, Juliet's peeps are like East Coast rappers, and my posse's representing West Side. Just like my boys Tupac and Biggie, know what I'm saying?
That's racist, man. Yeah, that's just straight ignorant, dog.
Loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd
Peter,
and 10.
what are you doing? Crack? The fuck? Hey, at least I'm not drinking, Brian. Yeah, this isn't exactly a good substitute. Where'd you get crack? From Black's? What? Yeah, right behind Black's hardware store. There's a white guy selling it.
Chris, you can't join the army. You're too young. Besides, the army's weak. Now the Marines, those are the men you want to...
Are you kidding, Lois? The Army's great. You get to save money for college, there's free food, and all the brown people you can rape.
Tina, where are you going?
Last day on Earth, last chance to do this. I'm going into the inner city, and I'm going to yell the N-word.
Oh, I saw this.
And there's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's the Chiefs punter now.
They respected me for saying it.
Return is Lynn Bowden.
Bonnie and Donna. Round, bitches.
Don't hit Sam. Don't hit Sam.
You son of a bitch.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And left side here, it's Graham. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big play there for the Bengals. 47 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
We now return to Rodney, King of Queens.
Rodney, did you take out the trash?
He loses the football.
I forgot.
But this will get down, so possession will stay the same.
no, she didn't.
See inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it out, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Excuse me.
This go to the end
Is
zone.
there like a human resources guy we can talk to? I have a work-related grievance. What? The quarters are too crowded. The hours are long.
What you're going to see from this offense is that they
I
like
would
the
beat this
matchup with
guy,
their wide
but
receivers against
a
this
couple of the
secondary.
overseers have been
That wasn't
making racial
successful, but don't
slurs.
expect them to back away from
Hey,
attacking
Cats, is
all
everybody
game
cool?
long.
Sammy Davis
And it's
Jr.
intercepted at the goal line.
Whatever Frank tells me to do, man. Hey, Sam, get back in here and carry my golf club. Yeah, Klaus.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early?
So you're telling me if I ran these plays, they come back?
Absolutely. Because I think about what every team
Yo.
has on their holiday shopping list right now.
What's up?
What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Now a give right side. It's Mullins. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
From the gun on 3rd down, Nash. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bengals drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. So big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 34.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
This will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, McIntosh. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
To number 80.
From 3 yards out. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Daniel Carlson set to
following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll try the left side. Mullins. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Back to throw. Nash. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nash. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
The tackle made back at the 40.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score, Bengals 7, Chiefs 0.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 47.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, Nash. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Back at his own 49.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. McIntosh. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, McIntosh.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. An excellent gain, 35 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. At the 1-yard line. Operating from the gun. McIntosh. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the drive starts with a completion, left side. The 30. Past the 20, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. McIntosh. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Brings up.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Nash into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. So that one will be accepted. Throwing on first down. McIntosh. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Back to throw. McIntosh. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, McIntosh. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. First down, McIntosh. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Carlson able to put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the 30-yard line.
A final shot before break. Nash. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Nash. He's going to let it go again. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Nash, he's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Check 15, check 15.
They'll try the left side. Mullins. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fielded in the end zone. And no return from Bowden. This will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McIntyre. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone. There he goes, right side, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Number 89.
A big play there. With his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Complete.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
On 1st and 10, McIntosh looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Looking to throw. McIntosh. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They had 2 straight 1st downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 17-yard line.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
To number 14.
From 17 yards out. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And that will be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McIntosh. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd and 2, McIntosh throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mullins, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Is good. Makes the score Bengals 31, Chiefs 21.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. To throw on 2nd down, McIntosh. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 31 yards. And
so now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. We're back now in KC. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Throwing on 1st down. McIntosh firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. McIntosh. Flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, McIntosh. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McIntosh. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Bengals 31, Chiefs 28.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards.
45 yards.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. McIntosh. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st down, Nash. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Escapes the sack. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. Brings up 3rd down. So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Back to throw. Nash. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
43-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Mullins. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, Nash over the middle, complete. That's Mullins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Nash. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
Following the fumble recovery, McIntosh being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Lets this one rip toward Graham. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
From the gun on third down, Nash. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
First down.
Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donnie.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
To number 81.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
For the extra point.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And all the Chiefs have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Nash. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Bengals 45.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,